3-step method on how I stopped and quit my gaming addiction, going from almost 8 to 10 hours to almost 0 hours nowadays. So let's get started. So basically our first step is what I did was eliminate. So you want to eliminate all the distractions and all the games from your PC, your phone, as well as just any way you can access your games, and also this could be via like Steam. You could be deleting it off and removing it off your app. So the main thing is just that this eliminates the visibility and also ability to access these games easily. Putting an ad blocker might be something that could help in terms of that too. But I found from personal experience is that when you kind of have it less like visible, and also putting extra barriers in terms of how you access the games really helps in terms of not actually going into the games as like, because the main thing is it's become most likely a habit where you do just go home after school, work, do your chores, and then after you just hop onto games. One thing in terms of that which I found really helpful was basically not having those games visible, and also replacing them with like other tasks, other hobbies, and also trying out other stuff. Yeah, I think that give it a shot and see how you kind of find it. There's also like kind of step levels in terms of getting to that. So basically, the first thing initially is of course eliminating them by maybe deleting them off your computer. So then it makes it very hard to access when you do want to use it, and it kind of deters you from kind of playing the games. Other than that, number 2. So we're going to be going through basically explore. So the second E is explore. So explore a range of different hobbies and also skills that you are looking to potentially achieve. Other than that, it's basically looking for alternatives to gaming. One thing it's like a similar analogy is, of course, when you're a smoker, of course you use like nicotine to kind of supplement and replace the sensation of smoking. Of course, you want to find something that you truly want to kind of want to do and kind of enjoy. Some things that I did personally was definitely, like I mentioned previously, is my gym videos, as well as potentially drawing. I also did like potentially things such as just honestly going out more, as well as business work. I think that if you give it some time and also brainstorm stuff that you like, try out new hobbies, bouldering and such, or running, honestly, it's really good. Like you'll find a lot more. It will take a bit of time, to be honest, which is what I found. Luckily, I had gym, and I also researched into a bunch of like different things to do, such as habits or just hobbies, and I found things that stuck, things that haven't, and yeah, hopefully that's something that's helpful. Other than that, my last E, which is environment, you're gonna need one thing I found that was holding me back and rubber banding me back into games was definitely the environment. Why is the environment so important? Why have I put it last? It's just because I feel like from my personal experience, I found that the environment was kind of the thing that kind of you realize where it's like, oh, there are gonna be potentially friends or potentially like honestly roommates or anything, like they will always bring you back into the habit, and it's also really hard to quit in terms of that. The only thing I can suggest in terms of that helped was potentially just reducing the contact or completely just like stopping games overall. And yeah, I'd say that stuff has honestly helped me a lot more. The less time I kind of that I spent time with people who gamed like constantly, the more I realized is like I'm not gaming because it's not something like it's not the main objective of the day, I guess, or the night, or the main thing that people do. When you find that you hang out with less gamers, I feel like you slowly reduce the amount. Especially for myself, I find that since I'm a very I find great satisfaction in gaming through like teamwork, through reaching a common goal like League of Legends, Valorant, and such, and also just a community. I feel like when you do supplement that for like IRL, then honestly you find that gaming is kind of like the illusion of like teamwork and community and the sense of belonging, I'd say. But that's pretty much it for today. So we're going through for the 3 E's, which is eliminate. So eliminate eliminate the game's visibility. Number 2, which is definitely explore a range of new hobbies, new skills, things that you want to achieve yourself. To kind of, I'd say definitely to replace the current gaming habits things, so then you have something to do. Other than that, number 3 is definitely your environment. I put it as a last considerable, because you have to make that decision for yourself. I'm not going to be the one who's going to tell you should stop hanging out with these people. Make that decision yourself, and honestly, down the track, after trying to quit games quite a few times, you kind of realize that it might be something that's holding you back, or that's kind of be the linchpin between you quitting games and you not quitting games. But hopefully that video is helpful from there. Thanks for watching. See you later.